Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more of the Matsuribayashi playthrough. I'm really excited for today. We have some interesting shit to be getting on with today. I mean, my god. Yesterday was really quite something. That escape though, that we were in the middle of, that was crazy. And yeah, I think I'm really excited to read a lot today. I really hope that it's going to be, you know, it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to sort of see the progression of things, how we really are at an impossible situation at the moment, because I think it either has a very high probability of it actually going right and then being able to escape, or maybe the mountain dogs, you know, the mountain dogs just getting the trap before, I don't know, they escape from the predators. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. This is why I should never speak like the Higurashi guys do. I don't know. In other words, I should never use analogies or metaphors. Oh god, I'm awful at this, aren't I? Right, let's just continue with this before I embarrass myself. Right, so I saved exactly when it turned Friday the 22nd. Let's fucking go. So yeah, I'm really interested to see just how this is gonna go. So yeah, let's begin this. Oh, we got this soundtrack. Brilliant. That's always a good start. Right, let's go. Okay, Dino, you're next. Yep. You come down in a hurry too, Keiichi-kun. If he doesn't, then that's going to be a little bit concerning. He needs to. Kei-chan, how is it up there? Dino's coming down right now. She's moving right along. Oh. Okay, don't fall. Oh god, yeah, don't fall right now. The rumours say that all the people who ever opposed the Sonosaki family were dumped into this well. It's a bottomless pit. I somehow don't think you should be saying that. What, Sion, what the hell were you carrying around? Sion, her pretend with it. Oh shit! Shiona Bredan with a big machine gun in her hands. Jesus Christ. What the heck, Casey thought? It's one of those machine guns they use in the war movies. That really doesn't surprise me that the Sonosaki family actually have accessibility to something like that. It's deafening. It's deafening. Its defining characteristic is the way the magazine is bent forward. What's it called again? Kasei had one in his hands too. Oh, interesting. He appeared used to handling machine guns. It almost didn't look real. yeah, of course Kasei would be. Yeah, but it seemed like a natural fit for this surreal world, lit only by flashlights. I love that. Yeah. So I wonder what the magazine is. I'm assuming that's just like the... Oh, I don't really know. Maybe it's like that really big sort of steel area, because I'm thinking with the machine guns, you obviously have the sort of cylindrical part where all the bullets sort of come out of, but I suppose like the massive part that sort of isn't that bit really. And then also not the part that, you know, has the rest that sort of you smack around yourself. I don't know what it is called though. Keiichi felt like the one out here who says he didn't know how to use a gun. He didn't know how to use a gun, and yet he's literally been shooting people with BB guns. I mean, to be fair, BB gun is different from a real gun, but like still, he did that in his past. Shion and Kasei hid on opposite sides of the cave so they could see the entrance to the torture room. Oh, that's fair enough, yeah. Not only Kasei, but Shion also seem to be used to doing things like that. Ah, that's actually kind of surprising, but yeah, I wonder what Shion actually does in this world and why she is potentially used to stuff like this. Well, I mean, she escaped her school. I suppose that could potentially be a thing that has definitely sort of got her started in the path. Shion, I'll do that. So why don't you go down that? Oh damn. No. I think Shion does. Casey isn't used to it, and also Mion would be pissed if Shion went next. Let's be honest. Thank you for the manly offer, Kei-chan. But it'd be much quicker if you went down swiftly than if I had to explain. This is how this Kalashnikov works. Oh my god. I actually kind of want to see what it looks like. I'll show you guys as well, why not? Wait. Right, let's see. Guns for sale, what the fuck? Oh. That's actually really not what I was expecting. Damn. I was expecting something like this. I'm really going to use something like this for my example. Let's see if we can find a photo. Oh no, we can't. Yeah, I was expecting something like this. Or, I don't really know. Nah, I can't really find anything. But like, I was kind of expecting something like that. There's a weapon in Splatoon 1, it's like the Hydra Splatling. It's a red weapon that sort of really looks like something that I would have thought they'd be talking about. But no, it's just a sort of normal gun. That's actually kind of surprising. Oh, did I? Oh, I did switch back, right. Kalashnikov though, what a name. Don't worry, a pretty girl like me will never die. I somehow don't think that's good logic. Sion winked at Katie. They had a doll being knocked down nearby. Yeah. I won't say you deserve it, but yeah, it's just kind of ironic that. But like saying that, what she just said beforehand. Immediately, Sion and Kasai's looks turned stern, and they took cover behind the rocks, aiming their guns into the darkness. Oh shit, yeah. The enemies had entered the torture room. Yep. I get the feeling that they could potentially have a chance, but the only thing is, the second they've shot somebody, they're gonna be found out. That's when shit's gonna get real. There's a flashlight next to the door. Because I had left it there. That's good. The Matadors seemed to be able to see in the darkness, even though they couldn't. Yeah, yes, it was an improvised solution. Yeah, because I mean, even though the flashlight would be a little bit apparent to them, it still wouldn't really be as apparent, I suppose. The footsteps of the Matadors were growing closer. Oh, God, that scared me. They were passing through the torture room. Oh, God. Well, just get distracted by the torture room. Don't go anywhere else, please. In other words, the door was the only thing separating them from their enemies. Yeah. Shit. Kid-kun. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, fucking hurry. Kid-kun, hurry. Sion, you go first. Oh, damn. He's being kind of stupid at the moment, though. He should go. Because Sion is the one offering protection at the moment. Sion-san. Well, Kasai's agreeing? If something happens to you and I live, my sister will never forgive me for that. Yeah, definitely. I don't have my loved one anymore, but she does. Yeah, that's fair enough. Huh? What are you talking about? Now we're full times. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough, though. I mean, it is really important. I don't plan to die, but please tell... What? I want us to be twins again in the next life. So, hang on, I am so fucking confused. So the Mion that actually just went down was Sion, and this is Mion that we're actually looking at now. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe this. But at the same time, yeah, sister has a loved one, she doesn't, and that is obviously what Shion would say. So I'm assuming that here Shion is thinking that her name is actually Mion, like she did in Marakashi. But the only thing is she isn't fucking insane. Slight difference there. Get going. Oh, she's so not gonna die. Or at least I hope she's not. Shion yelled telling Keiichi to move on. He didn't understand why Shion said to tell Shion. Yeah, fair enough. But she asked him, so he had to convey that message. Yeah, definitely. Otherwise, if something terrible really happened, Shion's message would never reach Mion. Yeah, definitely. But the only thing is he has to get down firstly. He can't just convey the message before getting down. Maybe then I could, but I think that would be very unlikely. Oh shit! An explosion shook the air. Oh no. Shh. Oh shit! So this is the gunfire of Shion and Kasei. Oh no! Oh yeah, fair enough. Something was thrown in front of the torture room. Something was thrown in from the torture room. Oh shit, the explosion from that and the noise from Kasei's machine gun sounded at the same time. The clamour echoed in the cave. Yeah, oh shit. That's actually really bad. Oh no. All I can do is those violent flashes of light burn the series of images into my eyes. It shed tears over my... Oh god, that's fair enough. But the only thing is, I fully get this. I fully get this, but he needs to move on. It must be so hard at times like this, but the only thing is you can't dwell over it. If you dwell over it, you're going to be dead, let's be honest. And climb down the ladder. Yeah, definitely. Mion quickly screamed from below. I descended and screamed up to the top too. Yeah, brilliant. I'm actually really happy that he sort of thought of this. Yeah. So the only way Shion and Kasei are going to be able to get down is if all of the mountain dogs die. Could you imagine if that happened though? But the only thing is I don't really think people like Okonoki would die. Who knows? So, well, they're really good commanders. They'd probably be able to escape. Nightingale 1. They attacked us. The enemies are trying to stop us from the huge cave on the other side of the contortion. Oh shit, so they know where they are. There were 2 muzzle flashes, probably AKs. Oh god. So they have actually got the name of the gun wrong. I forgot it ended with Kov. That doesn't really matter, but like, yeah. Maybe that could potentially have some significance. Maybe the gun has secret features that they don't know about. Who knows? Whoever it is, he's a professional. Yeah, definitely. Phoenix 1, give us an order. Oh, shit. There we go. Our opponent is a professional. Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Don't go in unless you graduated from the killing house. The killing house? What the fuck is that? Nightingale 1 and 2, Phoenix 7 and 8. Get ready to move in. What the hell is the killing house? I'm gonna search it up. Oh, right, so a special air services prime training facility for hostage rescue operations. Right, interesting. To enter a room and to be able to assess the situation and shoot any threats. Oh god. How many firearms do we have? We have 4 MP5s and plenty of... Oh no. If the grenades reach anywhere related to the tunnel area, they are fucking dead. Oh god. We have 4 MP5s and plenty of grenades. We can't trust our bulletproof shields, so we abandoned them. Oh. Oh, that is actually a lot better though, because no bullet shields, that means they could potentially get a real fucking beating in the chest. Well, not really beating, but like gunfire, maybe. Maybe a good thing there. This is the flashlight on the next... There is a flashlight on the right next to the entrance. On the right next to the entrance? Jesus. I'm assuming they don't have a device to see in the dark. Yeah, they definitely don't, no. But the only thing is, what happens if they cut the flashlight? That's my scary suspicion. Nightingale 1 here. We're going in. Throwing some stun grenades when I give you the signal. Oh no. While the enemies were quiet because I changed this magazine. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Sion-san, that's enough. Please go. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, so Kosai's actually gonna... I mean, the only thing is you don't really know if he... may be a real small possibility that he may get out of it, but shit. Oh, he might sacrifice himself. If I go, they'll all fire at you. Oh no, they'll all fire at you while you reload. Shit, you can't do it by yourself. Oh, but the only thing is... Oh god, this is tricky. There was a contradiction in what Sion just said. According to my theory, the last two can never escape. Oh my god. Oh no. No, I don't believe this is the end. I can't. Neon kept shouting from the tunnel below. Oh, damn it, Sion! Hurry up and come down. Yeah, fair enough. Oh shit, I really think... Oh, I really don't know. I really don't know. Everybody knows it wasn't safe to say. Yeah, definitely. But nobody could stop Neon from screaming. Oh god, yeah, fair. Neon and I will wait for Sion here. Yeah. Lena, why don't you take everybody else and escape into the hills? Damn, so these people are actually going to wait for Sion. That's nice of them. But yeah, I suppose Satoko and Rika are their very big priorities. But the only thing is Katie and Mion, they're very important. And Lena, of course. Maybe Lena not so much, but still very important. Okay. No. Oh god, yeah. I don't want to lose anybody. Yeah. Rika. This is the final world. Oh, yeah, of course she believed that. There is no more starting over. Oh, god. Yeah, she wouldn't want to leave anybody. Yeah. I don't want either Sion or Kasai to die. Yeah, that's fair enough. I know we can't redo it, so no, I don't want it. Yeah. Well, that is fair enough. I mean, good on her though, I suppose. But the only thing is, I don't really know if waiting is the best the thing to do for her. But at the same time, I suppose it's the most selfless thing she could do, most heroic thing. But oh god. Sion, please come down. As they looked up, oh no! As they looked up to, you've got to be kidding me! No, Shion is not dead. No. As they looked up to the top of the well, they saw a violent flash and heard a roar. Fuck. Oh shit! They must have had it. Then they heard explosives. Different from the sounds of the machine guns that Shion and Kasai were using. No fucking way, this is Akazaka. I will bet you anything that Akazaka's here. Oh, please tell me. Nah, but the only thing is that could potentially be possible because he's broken down. They've broken down the door, so anybody could come. Oh my god, please tell me Akazaka's coming at like the best time. Or maybe it's a betrayal from one of the members of the Mountain Dogs. They couldn't see anything other than the flashing lights. Only the noise reached them. Oh, well, this is going to be a very big threat to the Mountain Dogs, whatever this is. When everything stopped, after a little silence, footsteps that didn't belong to Shion or Kasei gathered at the top of the well. They must be so scared right now. Fucking hell. I mean, you just see an explosion that could have potentially killed your friends, and then you see footsteps of unknown origin, really. They could hear hard-soled shoes kicking the bullet shells as they walked. Oh yeah, that's Akazaka. Oh no! It's clear. Nightingale 1 to Phoenix 1. We've secured the loophole. Shit. No, but the only thing is, at least if they're at the top of the well, that means that Enna probably has escaped as well. Yeah, she has actually. Yeah, because I remember, if we just go. Yeah, look. Yeah, so at least they all escaped successfully, but the only thing is, this is scary though. I mean, the only thing is they can't really see down the well, but it's not really a good idea, you know. It's clear, Nightingale to Phoenix 1. We've secured the loopholes. Shit. Oh no. Hang on a second. They've either faked their death or... Yeah, there's still hope, is what I'm trying to say. They didn't know how to react. Oh god, some become speechless, some started to cry, some let out a wordless scream. They looked up at the well as they waited for Shion and Kasei to come down, but there was no sign of them. Oh god, that's true. Oh no, I just so hope that Mion hasn't lost Shion. Obviously everybody else, but like her specifically, you know, man. A bright beam of light. Oh, fuck. A bright beam of light shone down from the top of the well. Right, they need to... Yeah, they need to get the fuck out. Idia grabbed Mion and Geiji's collars and pulled them back, but they could see in the dark. They could. That's actually really true. They might already know that Geiji and the others were hiding in that horizontal tunnel. I don't really think that'll be the case, but Roger. We'll try. Can you hear us? You don't need to reply, just listen. That's really bad though. They know that. Oh god, I hope they're not holding Shion and Kasei as hostages. Oh no. A guy shouted from the top of the well. We want the Queen Carrier, Huride Rika, and direct to Kyosuke area. You've misunderstood something. We're here to eradicate a unique... Oh, shut up! You are here to suck a blemmin' terrorist off, basically. And you are here to get a faction. You are here to be the leading steps in a faction getting more money and completely exploiting a young woman, basically. Yeah, I don't really think you need to eradicate a unique though. To say, God, what a lie.
今回の件は所長がある陰謀に加担している可能性があるためだ。
What's happening right now is because we suspect the director's involvement in a conspiracy.
君たちには何
Oh,
の
that's
関係も
ridiculous.
ない。
That's such a lie. You have nothing to do with
お
this.
となしく
Turn them over
両
to
名を
us.
引き渡せ。
Yeah, you're trying to frame him for a conspiracy, man. They had already turned all the flashlights off, so nobody could tell what kind of yeah, that's interesting. What kind of expressions were in each other's faces. But I could sense Mion's expression distort. Oh, God, fair, fair. And because of the darkness, nobody... Oh... Yeah. You murderer! You killed... Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about this? No fucking way, she's alive, but the only thing is she's a hostage. I don't... That could potentially be even worse. Don't worry. She's still alive. She's just unconscious. Right. I'm actually kind of surprised that they wouldn't have killed her, though. Because the only thing is, I remember, like, somebody saying, like, no, they are allowed to use firearms. Why would they use firearms as a... Apart from, like, you know, a means of sort of bribery, a means of, like, you know, getting people to do what you want, and obviously getting people scared, I suppose. Why would they have firearms apart from reasons like those, if they're not going to kill people? And I remember, I think it was Dakanor saying, like, get the fucking commander get the commander? Sorry, get Rika any means necessary. Or something like that. Oh no, I think it was get Irie by any means necessary. I don't know, maybe it was a different situation. Who knows? She's alive. She's alive, Mi-chan. Yeah. Mion didn't rest easy at their announcement though, because she knew Shion's survival wouldn't help resolve this situation. Yeah, easily. Akazaka would help resolve this situation, not fucking Shion. She could knew. Good grammar. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's really good that Kasai's alive as well. He's alive too. I would have thought they may have been a more likely chance to kill Kasai because, you know, he's a man, they're probably getting less trouble, and he actually poses threat because he's professional, you know. Same with the guy, he's alive too. But if you refuse to turn those two over to us... Oh no, we'll have to use them both as bargaining chips. Shit. How are they going to do this? How are they going to get out of this apart from Akazaka? Akazaka is genuinely the only thing I can think of at the moment. What are you going to do to... Oh god, that's fair. What are you going to do to them? As Mion looked up to the top of the well in the dark, it suddenly became very bright and she saw something unbelievable. Sion was unconscious and one of the men was holding her. He was basically sticking... Oh my god! Oh Jesus, man. If the man let go of Sion, she would fall to the bottom. Yeah, oh god. The only thing is, what if Akazaka coming here now? There's no saving that. Oh shit, man. I had no idea how far down it went. There was no way she'd survive. Yeah, I agree. Sion. What the f... I really don't know at this point. They might actually have to return themselves. Oh my god, Sion didn't reply, but she moved just a little bit. Oh, Sion was alive, at least for the moment. Oh my god, man. No, no way. They wouldn't push her off. Yes, they will. They are the fucking mountain dogs. They would. Huh? What are you saying? They can easily kill a hostage if they have more than one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. They have Shion and Kasai-san. You push Shion-san and just ask the same question again. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. He means it. Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Mion lashed out fiercely against it. Yeah, definitely. You regret saying what we just did. I'll give you a little time to think. Yeah, how nice. But after 60 seconds... Oh no, the first sausage will go down. Think it over very carefully. Jesus, man. What should we do? No, oh god, I really don't know. I seriously, yeah, fair enough. Mion was far off crazed with fear and panic. Oh, they want me. Oh my god, is he actually gonna go up? They want me. Let them think because Anna's already escaped. I'll go. No, but the only thing is he'll fucking die. No, I mean, not he will. Well, I mean, he probably will, let's be honest. But like, fucking, what's his name? Well, they may not be satisfied with just EDM. Maybe they'll think that Rika has, because of her having escaped already. It's not good enough. Oh god, this is tricky. They want me. Let them think that Rika-san has already escaped. Okay, they should be satisfied with just me. I don't really think so. My plan sounded like the best idea for minimizing damage, but then I quietly spoke up. No. Shi-chan and Kasai-san. Oh, Shi-chan and Kasai-san risked their lives to buy time so we could escape. If you went back, what they did would be wasted. I don't really know. Oh god, man. Of course they're dropping Sion first as well. Then what do you suggest we do? Are you saying that we should let Sion... Yeah, I know. Are you saying that if you don't... Yeah, are you sure? Are you saying that you don't care if Sion dies, you know? Fucking damn you. It wouldn't be wasted anyway though, like. Even though one less person will be alive, that'd still be like all of the friend group that would be able to escape, I suppose. Well, not one less person, two less people even. I forgot about that. Then what do you suggest we do? Please stop me on some. I don't know what to do either. Yeah. Because Shion-san has money. Nene instead of Nini. Yeah. God. Oh, Shion. Yeah. Oh god, you can't. It's just so tricky. This is such a fucking tricky decision. Oh god, you really do want to reveal the air. Going up maybe might be the best idea. I mean, just look at... Oh god, just look at this. Look at all of these things. Mion started to cry as she held Satsuko's head. Oh god, the mountain dog's beam of light shone into the horizontal. Oh god. Their eyes are grown used to the darkness, so even with a little light, they can sort of see one another. But so what? Oh god, this is a different. Oh yeah, definitely. Keiichi. And what about Hanyu? What about Rika? They can so do this, but they're just not doing anything. This is a difference. I mean, I suppose they're just mourning with everyone else, though. It must be so hard. But the only thing is, they need to fucking make their mind up. Like, seriously, man. They are never gonna. They're never gonna be able to relive these 60 seconds. Which, let's be honest, now probably turned into like 30-40 seconds. This was a desperate situation, and Mion and Satoko continued to cry. Yeah, and then a bit of lower lip, trying to hold her feelings in. It's even worse because she sort of has a conflicting view. Idia simply looked down, and as for Rika and Hanyu, they were restless. Oh no, what do we do, Hanyu? Yeah, what do they do? I don't know what to do. Oh god. I don't know either. It's such a tricky situation because EDA's gonna die. I mean, Shion and Kasai won't die, but EDA will. Oh god. And Rika as well. Holy fuck, I forgot about that. Like, one of the most important people. Rika dies, gas explosion. Oh boy, that's gonna happen. Hey, you're a god, aren't you? Do something. Do something. Oh god, that's fair enough, but the only thing is she doesn't realise it does not work like that. Use the psychic powers to knock the enemies down. Help Sion. God, if only that could happen. Only a miracle can save her. You're a god, make a miracle happen. Oh. Slap. They all heard a strange sound. Everybody was surprised to see what caused it. Hanyu just... Yeah, that's fair enough. Hanyu just slapped Rika in the face. I really do potentially think that could have been, like, you know, Hanyu maybe doing something. But damn. That is never something you would normally see. Oh, damn. Holy fuck, look at her eyes. I have never seen that before. I suppose that is just like the really just abnormal qualities about her. Just, well, not really abnormal, but different, sort of. I want to say abnormal, just things that are abnormal for any normal human being, you know? Rika, listen to me. Hanyu? We both have experienced many worlds, and now we have learned so much. Sometimes you learn, and sometimes I learn. Yeah. We've learned so many important things, and now in this world we've learned the most important thing. Yeah, sometimes we've been pursuing, something we've been pursuing, something we finally got. Do you know what that is? Oh, I suppose it's, you know, the real people behind the ending of Kingdom War are even. It was how to make a miracle happen. A miracle was like a number. You're gonna die. People think of the result of the roll. Depends on God's... Oh, God holds the key to miracles. Humans don't have the right to control them. Yeah, but although humans don't have the right, they can perceive. They can perceive how to improve their odds. And how they can make a miracle happen. Yeah, I suppose they can improve their odds so much. So, what is brilliant happens. How to make a miracle happen. she's got it. That's actually really interesting, so I suppose this could be like the result of the outcome of events that actually happens. Perceive actually mean? Is it just like become aware of, conscious of, come to realize, come to understand? Oh right, so they can come to understand how to improve their odds and how they can make a miracle happen, how to make a miracle happen. Dika, you should already know. Oh, you learnt it before I did. This word must be precious to you. Why don't you try it this one last time? Hang on a second. You're not seriously suggesting that she's genuinely gonna go up with EDA. But the only thing is, you do believe that... I suppose you could think, like, if everybody believes and if everybody takes action, Akasaka could be a big help. And a big hope in things like these, if you ask me. He's our only hope left, and Oishi as well, and the police. Oh my god, if the police actually get into this situation before it happens, then I think it could be very likely this could be dealt with. Oh my god, man. I can't believe it. Hanya's actually encouraging Dika to go up. Dude, I fucking hope that this goes well. Dika's mouth hung open. That's right, she thought. I'd forgotten again how to make a miracle happen. You all go ahead and... You've got to be kidding me. She's actually going to sacrifice herself. Holy shit, man. That takes some doing. I suppose if everybody believes... If everybody tries the best, maybe. Dika stood up. Everybody was surprised to hear what she just said. Yeah, definitely. They must be thinking, what the fuck is she talking about? Idia, take them. Oh, that's interesting. So she's only going to sacrifice herself. Right. I'll go out there. Takano means to kill us both, but she wants to kill me in a certain way. So she won't kill me for a while. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, that is fair enough. No, but the only thing is, she wants to kill her in the Watanagasi style. Oh god, I hate that. The Watanagasi style. That just sounds like some sort of, I don't know, like, Watanagasi style sausages. Something ridiculous like that. It sounds like some business related thing that people would sell. Oh god, that is disgusting. But yeah, anyway, she wants to kill her Watanagasi style. Yeah. No, but the only thing is that it's actually kind of fair. She will have a lot of time. But the only thing is, I just don't really get what she'd do in that time. Would she just be held in hostage like blooming Tomitake? I mean, like, my god. So inhuman how he's being held hostage. I can't imagine the pain. It's like the Chinese water torture, but there's no water. Like, it's going to be so hard for him to sort of maintain it without, just because of his muscles not being able to move. Are you kidding? You went over there anyway. Yeah, definitely. That's fair enough. If I don't go, Shion Kasai will be killed. Yeah. I'll let them catch me. This time it will take Takano to kill me. This time it will take Takano to kill me while you go. The time. Oh, sorry, I misread. The time it will take Takano to kill me will give you a chance to counter attack. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Rika-chan.
考えてみたらとっても簡単なことだったのです。
This is weird. Why the fuck is the text black? Well, I mean, I suppose it's because it's a completely white background, but I've never seen that before. Thinking about it now, the answer was very simple. As he spoke, Rika. I'm gonna actually move back. This light really hurts my eyes. As she spoke, Rika stepped out of the horizontal tunnel and reached the ladder. Oh my god, man. The beam of the light shone down upon her. Yeah, fair enough. I can really see that the beam of light is happening. Ow, this actually hurts. I can't believe I'm having to fucking do this. Ow. See, the thing is I can't turn the brightness down on my monitor. Oh, I've got a good idea. I'll turn the light on for this bit. Yeah, there we are, that works. It's a little bit better. Shit, dude. I just genuinely can't believe that in this dark world, her figure seemed almost holy. Like somebody was even a divine revelation. Yeah, interesting. Dude, that is insane. I just genuinely... She has so much bravery to be actually able to do this. But the only thing is she will do anything for the chance of having a June 1983 that'll succeed. Because we all believe we can win. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I love that she's saying this. You, me, and even God believe in it. This is nothing. Oh, brilliant. I really hope that is not the last word she sends to her friends. Holy shit, dude. Rika smiled, told them that she trusted them. Oh, 100% that's actually fair enough. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. She believes somebody will come to rescue her before she got killed. Yeah. That's why she didn't mind letting the enemy capture her. Yep. And I think that is so good. She really believes in them, but the only thing is, even if she didn't, she'd have to in a situation like this. Nah, she wouldn't have to, but it'd be better if she did, you know. She'd obviously really fail if that didn't happen. If it would save Shion and Kasai's lives, then there was nothing. Yeah, that's understandable. That is really understandable. I'm coming up right now. Pull Shion back, okay? The mother dogs pulled Shion's body away from the edge of the... Brilliant. So that means they are going to be safe. But the only thing is, if you even think of touching my friend... Oh, God. Bite my tongue and kill myself. Takano wants to kill me personally, so if that happens, you'll be in big trouble, okay? Oh, that's actually understandable, yeah, so... Yeah, if any... Yeah. Alright. Coming up. Oh, that is really good. So the thing is, I think now they're gonna let Shion escape. They're not gonna do anything to the friends because of, you know, bribery. That is brilliant. But the only thing is, we can't fully laugh yet. She could potentially still die. This could go wrong. It's very unlikely, but it may. Let all of my friends go. According to your plan, they'll... Yeah. Fair enough, though. Let all of my friends go. According to your plan, they'll all die anyway. Yeah, but the only thing is, they won't die if you don't die. And the only thing is, if you're saved, then yeah, so is everybody else, coincidentally. No, we can't. No, we can't do that. We won't kill them, but we have to restrain them. Oh, shit. Well, that's a pity. Farewell. Oh, farewell. It would be faster to let go of this ladder than to bite my tongue. Holy shit. She is really risking a lot. I don't believe she's genuinely going to do it though. There's no fucking way. Well, that's a pity. Farewell. It would be faster to let go of this ladder than to bite my tongue. This is a very deep well. If you can't produce my course, then that ruins your plans too, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. Everything is at stake if she dies, and if any friends are harmed. Hang on a second, so you can genuinely kill yourself from biting your tongue. I wonder why. Maybe it's just blood loss. Who knows? That is something very rare. The mountain dogs being, oh, lights off. That is something really rare though, seeing the mountain dogs at a loss for words. Fucking hell, that is something I think I will never see again. Holy shit, man. Oh, I love how she's bribing them though. That's going to be really, really good. As long as they captured Dika, the mountain dogs didn't really care about any others. That's brilliant. They're ready to kill the rest if they resisted. Oh no, they were ready to kill the rest if they resisted once they had Dika. That's why they wouldn't agree to Dika's request. They started to think that maybe they should just lie to Dika. Oh no, that's bad. That is really bad. Akazaka still exists, by the way. I think I'll probably be saying that throughout the entirety of probably like the next 5 episodes of this, let's be honest. But that was when they heard something. Ooh. Oh. Hanya started to speak in a clever. I wonder what she's going to say. Because the only thing is, if the mountain dogs definitely will lie. I mean, why would they not? But the only thing is, I wonder if Hanya... She probably sussed it out. I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if she has. Even if she hadn't, she's probably still going to say something that's going to really change the game, let's be honest. Hanya started to speak in a clear voice. It was a voice with a very mysterious tone. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell from the eyes. It sounded like it was coming from below the surface of the earth, but it also sounded like it was coming from heaven. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you definitely get sort of the really divine influences and just godlike influences that she has, I suppose, coming out here. Hanya spoke. I'm saying that I accept the deal. Quit complaining and do as she says, lowlifes. Oh yeah, I would never say no to a voice like that. Like fucking hell, that just is threatening. Let's listen to it again. Yeah, definitely. That is fair enough, yeah. Yep, the best soldiers, even the best soldiers that you could potentially have, some of the best soldiers you could have in the country, yeah, they still don't like this. Higurashi is coming up. You will fulfill her little request. Yeah, definitely. Heaven will not provide though to those who don't offer anything themselves. Oh, that's interesting that she's using religious influences here. Stop thinking above yourself, humans. Oh. The only thing is they're not gonna buy into this. They're just gonna think it's a mad old person. I don't know. Maybe they will though because of how threatening her voice is. Who knows? Know your place and there's no pretending to be more. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you definitely can tell from that. Yeah, sin related part. Oh my god. She knows about what they're really gonna do. Oh yeah, they're at a loss for words. Brilliant. Nightingale 1, the member who had been demanding their surrender, was suddenly overcome by a strange sensation. He had been in such an advantageous position, but somehow it didn't seem that way anymore. Question mark, exclamation mark, followed by an ellipsis. Fair enough. Oh god, you probably heard that. Sorry. And that girl's voice was something, there was something strange about it. Yeah, definitely. For a start, like, it doesn't come from Hanyu. It just doesn't, it really doesn't sound like, that'd just be like, I don't know, me saying like a really sort of deep and mysterious voice, but obviously not like acting genuine. That voice belonged to something both holy and sacred. He instinctively sensed it. That's actually really interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised that something like that could be possible. God, even just the voice, that's all she needs. Humans can only negotiate with other humans. Oh, that's understandable. It's impossible to negotiate with being greater than humans. Yeah, definitely. I find it really funny as well with Hanyu. Her clothes literally changed from, you know, the casual outfit to, you know, just a Miko outfit. Like, I think that's just a really funny thing, sort of, that you can notice. I mean, maybe that's what happens whenever she's sort of in a real fucking god form. Who knows? Maybe she can just suddenly do that. I really don't understand. I will never understand. Wait, I'll tell the commander. You are an idiot. But the only thing is, when would you ever see Takano wanting to fulfill this request? Wait a minute. Nightingale 1 to Phoenix 1. Oh, Adamas. Yeah, of course. He had been very threatening until just a minute previous, but you're going completely perplexed. Yeah, definitely. I really see that. Everybody was stunned by Rika and Hanyu's mysterious auras. Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially the really weird things that they've been talking about, especially the whole miracle-related things, are just... I mean, we're so used to it, so we sort of don't really realise this, but to hear things like that coming from, like, a fucking... I mean, these guys literally look like they're 10, 11, 12. Those ages. To see things like that coming from people with those ages, it's just weird. We'll come to rescue right away, okay? Oh, good for you now. Of course you will. Then no matter that she tried to hold back her tears. Yeah, I really don't blame her. Okay, we'll accept your request. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. We'll let everybody else go. Oh, I mean, the only thing is, I suppose it is really good that they're letting everybody else go. But the only thing is, only Dika. I suppose at least only one person's going to die. But the only thing is that is not something you can say. I mean, fucking hell, that's just going to be. It's still scary. It really is still scary. At least it's not as stressful now. It's not as bad. Oh my god. I couldn't imagine what would have happened if Shion died. Oh my god. Major Takano says there's something. Oh, interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. Major Takano says there's something she wants to talk to you about. Okay, I'm coming up. Yeah. Well, there's a very long fade out. I wonder what's going to happen now. No more retina burn. Let's fucking go. No. Yes. No, wait. Oh fuck. Have we ever been looking for you, Dika-san? You're such an important person, so you can't just disappear like that, you know. Oh yeah, just act like a really sort of nice and caring adult. Oh yeah, sure, man. That's against the rules. That's against the rules. Fuck off. God, I can't believe that. So if there's... Takano kind of saved her life, let's be honest. But at the same time, you know, I really think that if Takano didn't want to talk to Rika about something, they would all be dead and they would actually have permission to kill their friends. Because even though their friends, I know it would be very sad for them, but the only thing is they could have no way of defending. And they would probably kill Shion and Kase, let's be honest here. No, they probably wouldn't if Dika came up, but there would be no likelihood that Shion and Kase would actually survive, even though they were... I don't really want to say saved, but they weren't really killed. Have we? How do you even say that first sentence? Have we ever been looking for you, Dika-san? I suppose it's just like an emphasis on just how... I don't really know how hard they've actually... how hard of a mission it's actually been to find her. Meep. Yeah. Dika-san, we'll take you back to the clinic. Oh yeah. Just pretend to be so nice. Yeah, pretend to be nice. Everyone else is free to go. Yeah. The assault unit that led Dika away headed back into the basement. Oh shit. They were about to break the wall. What? They were about to break the rules too. Yeah, you aren't going to keep that promise, aren't you? Yeah, fair enough. A promise? What are you talking about? What you literally just said? Oh, fuck, man. These people are insane. I mean, the only thing is, I just find it so insane. Like, these people... I mean, the only thing is that really is the reality of it. In worlds like these, in places like these, there is no negotiation. These people have more power, and they will use that power as much as they fucking can. Oh, but it's just still really fucking sad. I mean, I wasn't really convinced that they were gonna ever sort of give in to their requests, but at the same time, I wasn't really 100% sure of this happening, but yeah, it's not really that surprising that when you come to think of it. Whoa there. Oh no, whoa there, we don't want you to bite your tongue, hey. Oh shit, so she's actually doing it. Oh no. As Rika tried to run, Okanogi grabbed her fragile arm. Oh god, oh I feel so bad for her, because she's probably lost hope entirely because she knows that, yeah, you know, her friends may potentially be dead now. Oh god, that's so sad. She fought back, but her resistance meant nothing against him. Oh, yeah, of course it wouldn't. One of the mountain dogs took out a syringe from a cat. What the fuck? You've got to be kidding me. This is not... This can't be H173. No fucking way. It's... If it is not a sedative, then I don't know what the hell that is. God. That is scary. That is just really, really dodgy. Oh no. One of the mountain dogs took a syringe out from the case. Oh my god, that water is so cold. Oh, that is nice. It shouldn't kill her, but it... Oh, right, yeah. It shouldn't kill her, but... I mean, you would have thought that, but at the same time, you maybe would have thought that the mountain dogs could have protected Rika and her friends. Well, not really protected her, but, not kill her, you know? So, yeah, it's not really everything that, maybe it's not, as we see. Dogano, after all, didn't need a Shati Rika. Oh, God. Shit, man, that's true. Dogano, after all, didn't need a Shati Rika. She just needed a live queen carrier. Oh, God, yeah, she just needs the queen carrier. It's just her role. It's not that there's a bloody human being inside there. No, no way. Human being, what's that? It's insane. If Rika got that shot. Yeah, that's understandable. If Rika got that. Hang on a second, that's actually really true. So they're going to put her to sleep, and then Takano was actually going to, you know, while she's asleep, do the Watanagasi related thing. So she will never end up waking up. Oh no. So she's got the shot. Oh fuck. Dude, this is so bad. Before Rika could scream, the other dog covered her mouth. Oh god. Oh god, I shouldn't make this joke. I don't think she's finding some food delicious at the moment. Oh god. Shit, man. Hurry up and give her the shot. The dog of the syringe grew closer to Rika's arm. Oh no. Rika was grabbed from behind and her mouth was covered. There was no way for her to fight. Yeah, definitely. Oh god, that must be so terrifying. At the same time, this isn't going to be something that's going to kill her, at least. But still, man, fucking hell. Oh god. I believe, even if I'm asleep, I believe. And yet, oh god, I'm actually really surprised about that. So, oh, I'm assuming her biting her tongue off, well, or at least trying to, was probably just a way of bribing, but I suppose it didn't really work. Rika kept repeating that in her mind. She believed that somebody would wake her up. Yeah, oh god, that is fair enough, but is there going to be someone that's going to wake her up? That's the question you need to ask. Oh god, I just so hope she doesn't, you know, get what is going to happen to her happen. It's just so disgusting that they do this. I mean, this is a kid. And that the first thing she'd see when she opened her eyes would be her beloved friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I hope so. She deserves it. It happened all of a sudden. Oh! You've... Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. That's Akazaka. That is so Akazaka. Oh my god, this is brilliant. It happened all of a sudden. The man with the syringe spun twice in the air and dropped to the ground. Nobody, including Okonogi, could understand this sudden phenomenon. It defied the very laws of physics. Of course it did. Nika couldn't understand either. Oh yeah, she couldn't, but she is soon gonna learn. Oh, that is brilliant. The man who was holding Nika from behind spoke up. I made it! He did! This is just ridiculous. This is genuinely ridiculous. If he hadn't have come now, even, Nika would be dead. No question. His voice has such a heavy feeling imbued in it. Yeah, I regretted it in countless worlds. How the fuck can he remember it? I regretted it in countless worlds whenever I realised it was too late. Yeah, it's fair enough. But the only thing is, I wonder how he can remember this. I really do wonder, because you remember with the whole combat related thing, he said he was really trying to achieve enlightenment, and he was trying to, you remember with Hanyu, he was trying to, there was always this world where he would actually see Hanyu. Maybe in this story, in Higurashi, enlightenment means you could potentially see all of the worlds. I mean, your mind is just something that you can open up, really. What? Who are you? Yeah, something you shouldn't mess with, fuckhead. He's gonna die, let's be honest. Or he's gonna get really injured. Really, really good for the operation. Who are you? The others took a few steps back away from Nika and the man holding her. They took a few steps back. That's hilarious. Yeah, Okonogi, I don't really think he's gonna sort of have the same strength as Akazaka like he did in Matsuribayashi. Oh my god. There are many units within the Mountain Dogs, so it's often its members don't remember each other's faces. Ah, that's interesting, so they could potentially think a member of the Mountain Dogs could be betraying them. There were just too many units and nobody really paid attention. Yeah, all of the Mountain Dogs were more or less well built. But this man had an excellent physique. Oh yeah, definitely. Even Okonogi noticed that he'd never seen anyone like that in one of his units before. Yep. Yeah, this guy is literally one of the most ethical and right and moral people I've ever seen. I don't think that's going to happen. Rather, we actually wanted to recruit him, but yeah, maybe make him on your side firstly, which, spoiler, is not going to happen. This is what I've been looking to tell you all this time. She can't even say the name. I don't blame her though. Oh my god, the fact that she was saying, oh, I just feel so happy for her, man. Rika-chan, I came to help you. Oh, definitely. Oh, good for her. Oh my god, it's just so... This is everything that could have happened in all of those worlds. The hands that were holding Nika left her shoulder. Oh yeah, because they are going to be fucking destroyed if, you know, they don't. The hands that were holding Nika left her shoulders. They left ever so gently. Oh yeah, of course they left gently. Damn you! And as soon as they did. Damn you. And as soon as they did, they transformed into a pair of furious fists, which implanted themselves into the faces of the men attacking him from behind. Oh, brilliant. They flew through the air. Oh shit. Akazaka, they flew through the air. Akazaka hit those two without even turning around. Jesus Christ. 5 members of the Mother Dogs surrounded Akazaka. You could get 20 and they probably wouldn't even do anything. However, he didn't even see them. He could only feel the deep emotion of it. Of finally be able to do what he's been longing to. Yeah, that's fair enough, yeah. Oh my god, man. And the 5 of them sensed it. Yeah, they know they're gonna be fucked. Just no, maybe he didn't even care if. Yep. Oh, they're gonna get. Yeah, look at that Okonogi. The one person behind this all, behind all of this. He's scared. What are you doing, just standing there? Well, they're probably doing the smart move for their bloody lives, mate. Get him! Oh, that determination is not going to do anything. On Okonogi's system, Okonogi's, I was going to say system. On Okonogi's system, the 5 man dogs bore down on Akazaka. Oh, Rika-chan. Stay low. Oh, yes, fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to get hurt, injured. Okay. Rika dropped to the ground and Akazaka was left standing. I hear a lot of kicks. Akazaka came back to a promise he'd make. Oh, I am scared. Just this sound effect. Oh no. But his promise was worth more than 5 years. Oh yeah, definitely. Dika knew that. Akazaka probably understood it too. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Oh, that is just. The promise went back 100 years. For 100 years. He regretted not being able to save her from the conspiracy. Oh, but. Oh. He believed that one day there would be a miracle and he could travel back to this day. And he could travel back to this day. That was why he continued to train himself. Yeah, that's understandable. God, that is just so nice of him. I mean, to think that this guy is literally just. I mean, this girl has been so sort of special to him and so significant. Like, you know, just one of the first people you ever meet as a police officer and one of the most unusual, easily. They're the people that doesn't you want to save the most. I mean, it's just so nice that he actually does this, you know. Yeah, after 100 years, after every Hinamizawa world, which the 100 years had had, he couldn't save her. And yeah, now shit's getting real. His strong will and Dika's wish made that miracle. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that one and only miracle allowed Akazaka to be here in Hinamizawa in June 1983. I know, man. That's fair. Oh, God, look at his facial expression. If you mess with a man like that, you are going to get some shit. The first one went down in the time it took Okonogi to blink. Jesus fucking Christ. Lowering himself to grapple. Lowering himself to grapple Akazaka had proven fatal. It wasn't so soft as to let such a perfect openings go by. Jesus, he is so strong though. Like, it's genuinely ridiculous how strong he is. Oh God! Oh my God! This guy, he's going to be very hurt. Let's just say that. Holy shit! Akazaka's hand smashed into the back of the man's head. His blow was powerful enough to smash a pillar of ice or shatter a mountain of tiles. I think that just really says everything. There's something that is just saying that these people, they should not mess with him because they will get it. As it happened, Akazaka was holding back a little so that his target wasn't too injured. Jesus, man. I wonder how injured he's just gonna be. I wonder just how injured he's gonna be even. Akazaka goes all out from the very first shot. That's why he needs only one shot. Oh yeah, because everybody, it's unrelenting. Yeah. Oh God, Akazaka's well-trained fist continued to knock down the mountain dogs. One member for every time Okonogi blinked. Jesus fucking Christ. One hit per opponent was all Akazaka needed. I mean, that just really says how powerful these hits are. Fucking hell. This is a true essence of Higurashi. Fair enough, man. I think this guy probably has a black belt. Holy shit. I mean, of course he does, but yeah. Akazaka's colleagues praised and feared his power. Yeah, that is very understandable. His power is like armor-piercing ammunition. Understandable. That is actually really understandable. Weapons were useless against him. Yeah. I mean, I suppose so. But the only thing is, if you got a bullet in him, maybe it would make him retaliate a little bit. But the only thing is, with strength like his, you really think that's going to stop him? Weapons were useless against him. No matter how hard his victim tried to protect himself, it meant nothing for Akazaka. Yeah, but he was too strong for the mountain dogs to even understand that. Yep. Oh, these people. I think it's just really happy just to see these people that have been trying to kill these poor groups of fucking kids, and obviously like Irie, Tomitake, finally beginning to get the shit they deserve, man. It's just so nice. I think we'll be really feeling it funny seeing Takano. No, but the only thing is, I suppose you could say, no, Takano has done a lot of stuff, but the only thing is they don't know about it. But I suppose you could maybe make the argument that Takano was a civilian who... No, you couldn't. She's literally the commander of this corrupt operation. Maybe if she could twist it, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't really know if it would have the same significance. Like the ones controlling the command the operation to the ones that are actually in the operation and posing danger that is sort of there. I don't really know how to put it. Let me think of a better way to put it. So the thing is about Takano, she's not really the one making the danger. She's the one sort of organising it, really. It was as if he was a giant they had to crane their necks up to see. Akazaka didn't even give them time to think. Fair enough. Someone from the Matadors must have called for backup. Oh, yeah, fair enough. About a dozen more members had arrived. Yeah, but the only thing is, do you really think that's going to have any match against Akazaka? Don't worry, Rika-chan, as long as I'm here, I won't let them touch you. Yeah, fair. Meep, I'll draw some pictures while I wait then. Oh yeah. He's casually just potentially risking his life, but yeah, draw pictures. Got to keep that creative spirit flowing. I don't fucking know. As Rika stayed low to the ground, she picked up a stick and started to carve into the dirt. Oh right. God, I didn't think she was actually being serious. That made Okonogi... yeah, good. That made Okonogi even angrier, but he calmed himself down. Then, the warrior's intuition was resting in Okonogi's blood came to a realization. Numbers didn't matter. Yep, even the full force of the Matadors wouldn't be able to defeat this monster. That's understandable. It really is. All the combat units were still down in the basement. Oh yeah, it's going to be a little bit bad if they're sent to the basement. There was nowhere they could take him. Oh yeah, definitely, I couldn't agree more. Akazaka is fucking fire. Genuinely. When I say fire, I don't really mean like really good quality. You know, you say something's fire if it's really good quality, but like, I mean like, he is fire in terms of the thing that burns. The physical fire, you know? Not just the expression. Why is he laughing? Oh god, I'm actually kind of scared. Okay, I guess I have to take you down, huh? Oh, you really think you're going to be able to take him down? To be fair, it might actually be a pretty even fight, because the thing is, Okonogi really cares about his combat. Oh god. I think Akazaka's still going to win though. But at the same time, beforehand, Okonogi won. So maybe it will happen this time again, who knows? By the way, I remember you now. Oh yeah. Your face brings back memories. Boy, you've sure grown, huh? You... It can't be. You don't recognise me? Oh, it sure has been a while, huh? You've grown a hell of a lot. Good to see you again. Oh yeah, what a good reunion. Now let's fucking battle to the death. That's the shit we like. It had been 5 years. This is the man Akazaka fought when he was investigating the kidnapping of the minister's grandson. Yeah, Akazaka had been still inexperienced then. Yeah, definitely. But the only thing is, even though he was inexperienced and he had like a decent chance against him, I think that really speaks a lot. I was ordered to go easy on you, so I held back. Oh, shut up. You, I mean, to be fair, he probably, yeah, he probably was then, but the only thing is, yeah, he probably won't now. I was ordered to go easy on you, so I held back. I'm going to be honest, I think it may be a bit of a competition now. It may actually be a really big competition. I was ordered to go easy on you, so I held back. But I won't hold back today. Or maybe the first thing he's saying with this thing, maybe it was just, you know, so he looks better, who knows, but I won't hold back today. And that fat guy won't come to help you either. That fat guy, come on, man. If Oishi comes to help, then him and Gumagai are going to help though, so that's one extra person. And let's be honest, he's a police officer. And he's really, really fucking high in terms of the ranking. He is probably going to be strong. Probably. Still, you sure I've improved a lot in the past 5 years, huh? Oh yeah, definitely. I'm happy. Yeah, I suppose he always wanted to fight. I've been hoping for something like this for 5 long years. Oh, the rest of you stay out of this. He's mine. Could you imagine if Okonogi actually dies? If they lose their commander, they are fucked. Well, they're gonna have Takano commanding. I don't think she's gonna do a very good job. Okonogi took all of his equipment and threw it on the ground. Oh yeah, what a tryhard. He loses one button and then positioned himself. This is really gonna get real, holy fuck. The only thing is he's taken out all of his equipment, so if Akazaka gains that could potentially be really bad for them. That will happen if he's, you know, locked on the floor. Seeing that, Akazaka realised he was somewhat capable and narrowed his eyes in vigilance. Yeah. Okonogi took that as an insult. Oh, that Akazaka only thought he was somewhat capable. God, I find it really insane that Okonogi can literally just see what he's thinking about him, just in his eyes. I suppose that's how he interprets it, at least. His behaviour was telling Okonogi that he viewed him on the same level as the other small fry. God, that really is going to be quite something if that's the case, you know. But the only thing is, even if he is stronger, I suppose this attitude is really good because you're not afraid for anything. You're going to have your maximum fucking strength. And you're going to save Rika. Forgot to mention that. Oh, Akazaka first move to take up his stance and avoid getting Nika involved. Oh god, Nika would not last a second in this. Yeah, you definitely need to do that. Holy fuck. Akazaka hadn't even moved one bit until... Jesus Christ. That's insane. Hang on a second, so I'm assuming just the 5 mountain dogs, they were the ones coming to him. Wow. Okonogi could easily see that Akazaka was extremely strong. Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, he thought he would be fairly simple to take down. Yeah. Karate may be a martial art, but nowadays it was just a sport. The army combat Okunogi trained in was completely different. Oh, that could potentially be... That could actually maybe be a disadvantage. But maybe Akazaka has been trained in army combat as well. Who knows? It's going to be pretty fair competition. Obviously, Akazaka has studied a lot, but it's all just child play. All he learned were routine moves and... Oh, besides, karate moves are fairly straightforward. Oh. Okunogi was confident that he could fight any karate pro and win. I don't think this is going to be true. I think he's overconfident. I'm going to be honest, I think just... Even though some of these moves may be basic, I think because of how strongly he's going to execute them, I don't really think that's going to matter. And he's going to do it in the speed of light as well. I mean, God, it's going to be so hard to block attacks like that. Oh shit! Okunogi started leaning onto his toes and using his meticulous footwork. In contrast, Akazaka still had a move from his back stance. Oh, interesting. So Akazaka's real technique is lure the enemy in, I suppose. Akazaka was acting as if Okunogi's footwork was simply a trick, which infuriated him. Oh yeah, he's getting worked up, he really is. But the only thing is, I suppose they're probably going to have like the most equal chance of having a fight if infuriation is happening. He is going to want to piss him off. Okunogi is at least, and he is going to want to win. Okunogi moved fiercely and nimbly in a manner completely different from how Akazaka was moving earlier. Interesting. Akazaka remained calm, but Okunogi saw it differently. Oh, he can't react to my movements, so he's prepared to take damage in order to deal more. Oh, that is going to be so wrong. He is going to be disproved so much. I wonder if he's going to try so hard and then he's just going to be blocked by, you know, the most painful grip ever. Because I'd assume that's what Akazaka could be capable of doing. What? Oh shit, here we are. Oh shit! Akazaka... Damn, I actually really wasn't expecting that. Akazaka couldn't defend himself from Okunogi's quick jab, and it connected with his face. That really wasn't what I was expecting. Oh no, it was a quick but light attack. Its purpose was to distract Akazaka and create an opening for Okunogi. I do not think Akazaka would be defeated as easily as this. I think this is a trick. I really do. Okunogi knew that Akazaka would use his arms to guard his face instinctively. Okunogi's real purpose was to attack his abdomen, which would then be unguarded. Oh. Yeah, that's actually fair enough, yeah. That is smart. Oh shit! Oh no! Of course, Akazaka didn't have enough time to guard himself. It took more than just good kinetic vision to prevent his attack. Only Okonogi, who trained for many years, a perfected speed of that technique. Yeah, fair enough. Shit! This is really... Akazaka has not played his card yet. I have hope, but at the same time I think it's going to be a very even battle. I just wonder what he's doing. I wonder why he's taking all the bullets now instead of, you know, really going in there. Normal people would struggle helplessly while vomiting if they were... yeah, fair enough. If they were to experience Okonogi's kick, it would even... Jesus Christ, it could even rupture internal organs. That is ridiculous. That really is, wow. So it was pretty amazing that Akazaka was still on his feet. Hang on a second, so we've got a punch that fucking hard to the abdomen, and yet he's still on his... That is ridiculous. I think that just really shows. I think this guy may have a six-pack. Fucking hell. Dude, this is actually really bad though. I mean, he may be in pain, but at the same time I don't really think he is, just because of this. Oh god. I don't know what he sounds like. He sounds like an angry bird, or is that just me? What's the matter, Mr. Karate? Can't you fight back? Oh, that's gonna get him. That is so gonna get him. Too light. What? Akazaka mumbled something, but Okonogi couldn't hear. Actually, he did hear it. But Okonogi never imagined he could say such a thing in this situation, so he couldn't hear it. Fair enough. He couldn't compare it. Okonogi, I think he is really going to get... Let's just think of one word. Destroyed. What did you just say? He is going to shout it and he is going to beat the shit out of him. Your attack is only meant to defeat your opponent. That's why there's no weight to it. Yeah, I suppose the best attacks are the ones that completely frazzle your opponent before having defeated them. Defeat them so they can't ever get up again. Huh? What are you talking about? God, you can just really see how much of a monster he sounds like. Fucking hell. Karate nourishes you spiritually. Oh, to attack others, you have to learn to be attacked. Oh, that's actually really interesting. So, I suppose now he's learned to be attacked. Now it is gonna... Yeah, when one learns how much pain and grief their own blow deals to others. They finally understand the meaning of striking another and being struck. You aren't even close to that level. And that's why your attack has no weight. Oh god. So he's not only probably gonna suffer a bad victory, a bad loss, but he is gonna be destroyed in the process. You're saying that I'm still immature? Oh. Oh, interesting. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Now, when Akazaka attacks, there is going to be a big boom. The screen is going to fucking have a seizure. It's going to shake so much. Okonogi attacked Akazaka again, but this time Akazaka was different. Oh, he blocked his fists and legs. Of course, Okonogi was still the only one attacking. Yeah, but he's now the one blocking. But Akazaka started to become much more aggressive. Yeah, fair enough. Now as Okonogi attacked, his hands and legs were being injured. Oh, he's gonna get the slowest and most painful defeat, I'm assuming. Okonogi instinctively sensed that he was in trouble. Oh yeah, he thought Akazaka was just a police officer, but his moves were too dangerous. He was merciless, he was dangerous. So Akazaka's training and experience must far surpass Okonogi's. Yeah, and he hasn't even gone into his main attacks yet. Jesus, man. Dread to think how bad they'd be. They could genuinely disfigure you for life. I'm not even joking. Wait, that dynamic heel kick isn't karate, is it? Oh. Akazaka's heel kick missed Okonogi's head by a millimeter. I wonder if that was deliberate or if that was like a genuine threat. Akazaka doesn't really sound like somebody who would miss something. You do something other than karate, don't you? He doesn't. Like, he just trains at a dojo. That's all he does. No. Yeah, definitely. Don't lie. Some of the moves you're doing aren't karate at all. Oh, that's actually interesting, that. Didn't realise. Okonogi was starting to become impatient. Yeah, definitely. The reason Okonogi ridiculed martial arts as sports was because they were all hard-headed and only used set moves. Oh, this is how you strike in karate. This is how you punch in boxing. This is how you throw and do... That's actually fair enough. I mean, yeah. I suppose the ones he's doing is really sort of experiencing a massive range of things that you could do, like his training. It's easy to learn, that's why it's easy to win. Interesting, but Akazaka was different. He said that he only did karate and he must have spent unthinkable hours training. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he was flexing. Yeah, he was flexible enough not to be confirmed only by formatted moves. Yeah, definitely. Confined even. Yeah. Oh, that's actually really interesting. That was understanding at a spiritual level. The spirit of martial arts. And martial arts isn't just forms. One simply learns forms to reach that spiritual level. Oh, that's interesting. Therefore, for one who has reached it, there are no forms. What Akazaka had was a philosophical spirit. I'm disappointed in you. Oh. Well, Okanogi, say goodbye. These may be your last few moments. Shit. Oh. I wonder what he's actually going to do. Akazaka stepped away from his original spot the first time. He moved forwards. Oh my god, he is so screwed. He filled the space between Okanogi and himself with his unescapable conviction. Yeah. As Akazaka walked closer to Okanogi, Akazaka's assault radius tried to swallow him whole. To be without radius meant death. Fair enough. Okanogi walked backwards to avoid being in that radius. There was something called running. That was the result of his clear-headed judgment. Not because he was scared. Yeah. Oh, you don't even know the meaning of an attack. I'll teach you just how significant it can be. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's gonna learn the hard way. Oh, I feel so happy for Akazaka. He fucking deserves this shit. I mean, Okanogi does, obviously. Oh. Huh? Oh, wonder what's happening. As Okanogi moved backwards, his back hit the fan he came in earlier! Oh god! There is no fucking escape. No matter how far he runs, Akazaka's gonna be faster, let's be honest. He was cornered. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, really good cause for a commander. You know, really smart move. Having your back to a wall didn't mean you were at a disadvantage, but the more it pressed against the wall, the further a disadvantage it came. If Okanogi let Akazaka come any closer, Okanogi wouldn't even be able to take a combat start. Definitely, yeah. So even out of his own, Akazaka hasn't even done anything, and yet Okanogi has still lost this. It's just really funny that. Okanogi decided it immediately. The last chance he had was the moment Akazaka took his Nevsa. No fucking way. Is he actually going to go for him? Because if he does, he is going to regret it. Especially because what's behind him? A wall. Akazaka's foot left the ground. He was taking another step. Now! Shit, I wonder what he's gonna do. Oh, go to hell! Oh god, he's either going to regret this or maybe he isn't, who knows. No tricks, no feints. Okonogi lowered himself and attacked with everything he had. The attack was powerful enough to break Akazaka's ribcage and rupture his heart. Jesus fucking Christ. Akazaka's out of everything. He needs to block this, man. I'm a professional, Okonogi told himself. I can't be defeated by this amateur. Says the person who... This amateur, quote-unquote amateur, has made you cower. I don't really think he is an amateur. I'm Okonogi of the Mountain Dogs. So. Good for you. So how much did you get paid, huh? Oh. God. I would so not want to see that shit. I would just know my life would be over the second I saw something like that. I mean, just even looking at it, even for me, it looks kind of scary. At the moment, Akazaka's eyes open wide. Brilliant. Oh, he is going to have the most pain he has ever faced. Whoa. A golden fucking aura. All the mountain dogs heard a noise. It wasn't the noise of people fighting. It was the noise of a... Hang on a second. What? How... What's the significance of this? It wasn't the noise of people fighting. It was the noise of a traffic accident. Okonogi's blow missed by a slight amount, and Akazaka's fist struck inches away from Okonogi's face. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised about that. I thought that would be the end. So I'm assuming Akazaka's fist went straight into the vehicle. That must actually really hurt though, because he was going full force into it. There was a dent in the sliding door of the van. Yeah, that somehow doesn't surprise me. The windows on both sides have been shattered, and it looked like the van was in an accident. Oh my god, was it even possible for a human fist to do this? Understandable, I mean, my god. If that went to his face, I think he would be in a little bit of pain. Yeah, just a little bit. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, right, hang on a second. So I thought this was inches, like, inches away. Like, maybe here. Well, wouldn't hit his glasses. I mean, he doesn't even have glasses, but wouldn't hit, like, the side of his face. I don't know. But oh, God. So he hasn't missed. And Okonogi is fucked. So I'm assuming Okonogi has been punched, and then he's been punched with such a force that he's just completely went right up in the air, and his hand has just acted as if there was nothing there and completely shattered the vehicle. I mean, my god. Time resumed its slow, and Okonogi knelt down, falling to the ground. Akazaka didn't miss on purpose. Oh, so he did miss. Oh, right. Akazaka couldn't control his fist because he put everything into one blow. Yeah, fair enough. Okonogi should thank Akazaka. Yeah, he should. He wouldn't be alive if he didn't. If Akazaka had been able to control his attack better, Okonogi's face would have ended up like like the van. Fair enough. However, although it didn't hit Okonogi's face, it shattered his spirit. Fair enough. Good job, Akazaka. Clap, clap, clap. Oh, yeah. Fearlessness. I fucking love the sauce. This is kind of like one of the best times for it to happen, you know? And it's also an indication that I should turn my volume down. So hang on a second, I got this completely wrong. He was the person that missed the shot. The punch, but I don't know. And that's gonna make Okunogi so mad. Ika applauded, but in this situation it didn't sound like applause. It would almost sounded like Akazaka's fighting spirit was popping like firecrackers. Akazaka pulled back his fist, turned around calmly, and then spoke. Oh yeah, he doesn't even think there's any threat. Who's next? I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste time. So why don't you come with me all at once? Oh, they're gonna just hope for that chance. They knew. Everybody knew that there was no way to defeat Akazaka with their bare hands. Yep. Not even your weapons can help. They realised that they needed weapons. They also needed more people. There should be a better equipped unit in the basement. All of a sudden, things began to move quickly. The remaining mountain dogs emerged from the basement. Oh no, this could potentially get a lot worse, especially if there's weapon and grenades. But the only thing is, this guy, he can definitely run, without a doubt. You are not permitted to fire on the surface, I repeat. God. Outsmarted by your commander. Phoenix 1, give us permission to collect our and retreat immediately. Oh, you're not going to do that. You can't fire? I don't really think anything's going to happen as a result of that. This is actually really good though, because if they're going to die if they're going to be completely fucked if they don't fire. But if they do fire, then, oh boy, shit's going to happen. Shit's going to go down. You know, it's not going to work. But the mountain dogs who just witnessed Akazaka's banter against Okunogi realised it was time for them to run. They didn't even care about Nika. Yep, I think that just really shows. And yeah, the mountain dogs that have came out of the basement, they're going to see why. Who would even think of taking Nika from him after seeing what Akazaka was capable of doing? Fair enough. When Okunogi... When Okunogi regained his awareness... God, he was even knocked unconscious! That's insane. Yeah, fair enough. When Okunogi regained his awareness, he jumped into a van with the mountain dogs as it drove away. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so I think it's pretty obvious who won that fight. Since Okunogi took off his intercom device to fight with Akazaka. Oh, that's brilliant, yeah. Hang on a second, with this equipment, he put all of his equipment off to fight. So that means all of his equipment is left there. I wonder what that could be used for. Since Okunogi took off his intercom device to fight with Akazaka, he had no idea what had transpired in the basement. Yeah, and he has no idea about the status of the operation. I suppose. Well, I suppose it definitely can be successful because Hika's there. But, yeah. After the Mountain Dogs broke their promise with Dika, they were supposed to round up the remaining club members. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I suppose what they probably would have done is they would have gone down the basement. So it's actually really insane to think without Akazaka this would be completely dead. Everyone would be fucked. I mean, my god. That's just really unbelievable just how far they were gonna break it. But when Akazaka showed up, the dogs had to be divided into a ground force and a basement force, which altered the situation. Yeah, definitely. Kasai had gone on the counter-attack. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. And the other club members somehow climbed up from the whirlwind. Oh, right. Damn. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't escape, but yeah. I'm going to be honest, I think not escaping is probably the smartest move here. I'm just surprised they trusted the ladder. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. Kasai would expose them. Since the Mountain Dogs weren't allowed to fire on the surface, they realised it would make the situation worse if Kasai fired his guns once he came up after them. Yep. He was unreachable, so Nightingale 1 had ordered the retreat in his place. Oh, right. Who would bear the responsibility for this? It was probably Okadogi's fault for taking up his intercom device to fight against Akazaka, as he basically abandoned his job as a commander. That's actually really... that's fair enough, yeah. Oh god, he will really get in trouble for that. That is actually really good though, because he is a really good commander, so if he's fired, and if he's discharged from the mission, then oh boy, I somehow don't think it's going to be managed that well. They're going to have Takano as a commander, which, let's be honest, is going to lead to more disaster than what was originally intended. But everything happened in the first place because Akazaka showed up. Yeah, so maybe it was his triumph rather than Okadogi's blunder. Either way, everything was miraculous. That's actually fair enough, yeah. But the Mountain Dogs hadn't run with their tails between their legs. What a weird analogy. They're simply retreated for the moment. I suppose so, but the only thing is I don't really think they can get movements stronger than Akazaka. The only thing is I'm just kind of scared if they have guns or silencers. That could only... that's the only sort of thing I'm scared of. Really. When they return, they would have enough men and an army. Oh, shit. Now, the only thing is, even though Akazaka is very strong, I don't really think this is going to be able to handle them, and I don't think that with the friends as well, my god, they're just defenseless kids, and apart from Kasai, obviously, but like, all the other ones. Yeah, not very good. would happen very soon. Yeah, there was no time to waste. Definitely. Rika. Oh my god, Hanyu's here. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe as well, my god. Rika, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, I am. Thanks to a miracle. Yeah, fair enough. No, it wasn't a miracle. We were together when one of us, Akasaka, came to help you, that's all. I suppose... Nah, I mean, I suppose maybe Hanyu is thinking that the miracle is the thing where everything is right. Everything is solved. That's true. Something like this can't be called a miracle. I find it really interesting that she thinks that though, because yeah. Okay, now it's our turn to attack. Oh, what a... I mean, that is good, but the only thing is, what are they going to do? There are mountain dogs there. Ooh. Oh, interesting. In the basement, the club members were talking about their grand counter-attack. Rika was a little disappointed that she couldn't have joined them. Yeah, fair enough. But she was happy that Akasaka told her what she had been wanting to hear. Yeah, that he could finally return. It must be really weird for Rika though. I mean, because she's never really experienced Minagoroshi, this is the first time she's ever had this phenomena happen to her. I mean, it must just be so weird. Oh, so they're at the basement now. Rika had told him about how heroic he had been. He got a little embarrassed. Yeah, hang on a second, I completely forgot the mountain dogs were retreating. That's why Hanyu was actually able to go up there, and then everybody was able to come back here safe. The only thing is they need to be careful with the mountain dogs. They really, really do. I wonder what they're going to do. It's just so weird seeing Rika here, it really is. He is heroic, my god. Kasai was doing alright, but... Oh, yeah, I don't blame her. Kasai was doing alright, but Shion wasn't doing too well. Of course, it wasn't life-threatening, but she couldn't hear well in her left ear. Oh, shit! Probably being so close to an explosion. That's bad. Did I say... Oh my god. Mion seems like... I would get on well with Mion. Let's just say that. Of course, you might have been hearing through our right ear though. Right ear though. Oh. Yeah, fair. Sion decided to lie down on a tatami mattress in the torch room. Oh yes, what a nice sleep. Oh, that's good that EDA's here. Best man for the job. Or EDA kept an eye on her. Mion was very worried, but Sion told her that she was okay and forced her to go ahead with the next operation. Yeah, fair enough. Hang on a second. If they're going to go on the next operation without her, this could actually be really bad. They should not do this. But the only thing is, I don't think they'd be that dumb. I think what they do is they probably give her rest and then, you know, they'd go. Mion complained that Sion didn't understand her feelings. She probably does. Now they would have to come up with an idea to rescue Tomitake from the clinic. Yeah, fair enough. They had Akasaka and Kasai on their side, both of whom were used to battles. Yeah, that's brilliant. Was they had EDA who know? Yep, and he has the pass card. Also, they knew about EDA they had EDA who knew about the secret base equipment of the clinic. They would have to get moving quickly, but they had to at least have a plan. Yeah, it was almost 10:30 a.m. Jesus, this only happened in like 1.5 hours. No, maybe not 1.5 hours. Maybe, I don't know. They probably started attacking him like maybe. So they got Tomitake at 9. They probably came here around, I'd say like 9:30, 45ish. They probably killed EDA. They probably got EDA down at like maybe 9:20. And then they started coming here at like 1:45. And now this time, it's just unbelievable how little time it has taken for this to happen. It really, because I mean, obviously playing this is very slow paced, but you just really forget like how quick it actually goes because of what they have been, because what they had gone through. They were exhausted. Oh no, and it felt like it was almost evening. But if they were at school, it would only be the 2nd or 3rd period. Oh, I love that. That is so relatable though, genuinely. Okay, to be fair, it isn't really now, but it used to be. Because the thing is about school, I'm in year 11 right now, so I really have to sort of, you know, be alert for every lesson. As I'm really demonstrating now. Stretching. They had to put themselves together. Yeah, definitely. They had to regain their fighting spirit. I couldn't agree more, yeah. Ooh, I wonder what this is going to be. Oh, it's EDA. Oh no. EDA checked Shion's left ear with a penlight. Shh, please tell me this is good news. I'm not a specialist. Oh no! I'm not a specialist, but your eardrum may have been damaged. Shh, that's awful. Do you have a headache or feel dizzy at all? Hang on a second, maybe she might have an ear infection. It might hurt, but it'll go. A damaged eardrum, though. Is that what an ear infection is? Or is an ear infection just like... Oh god, so it heals by itself within 1 to 3 months. That's ridiculous. Oh god, I feel bad for her. She's gonna get so much earache. No. Also, I love that EDA, even though he's literally been involved in a car accident, he's carrying a penlight with him. I mean, that just really shows his sort of dedication. No. I'll be fine. Yeah, that's what everybody says. I hope she will be, though. I really do. EDA wet his handkerchief and wipes Sion's face gently. God, I really hope she will be fine. Are you surprised that the manager of Hinamizawa Fighters was in a gunfight? I mean... Yeah, God, so who's the manager of it? I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Wait, hang on a second. I was thinking about Kasai. It definitely is now that I realise that. I don't know. I was getting Hinamizawa Fighters and Onikafuchi Guardians confused. God, I should not be getting that confused. Are you surprised that the manager of the Hinamizawa Fighters was in a gunfight? I mean, yeah, I am. I heard you were ready to. Oh God, I heard you were ready to give up your own life. Yeah, Maebara-san told me. Jeez. Things like that sound cool in the moment, but when you survive, they're pretty embarrassing, huh? Yeah, I kind of get what she means though. If something happens to you and I live, my sister will never forgive me for that. I don't have my loved anymore, but sisters. Oh my god, I so hope that Irie remembers this. I just really wonder if we learn about the truth about what happened to Satoshi soon. I don't mean to tease you, but you're talking about Satoshi-kun, aren't you? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Who knows where he could be? Yeah, I don't even know if he's alive or dead. Oh, that's actually really interesting because in all of the world where she's sort of, you know, really, I don't know, just disturbed, and obviously that those feelings really lead into the worst things, really. She always clings on to the fact that he's dead, but she doesn't know here. And I find it interesting that Satoko is also the one that always believes in Satoshi actually living. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting that. But that's sort of how Shion is. She's very calculated. What? Hang on a second, what the fuck? I'm sorry, what? Is it wrong to be confused? Yeah. Sion's thoughts stopped in their tracks when Irie answered immediately. What the fuck has happened? Hojo Satoshi-kun is alive. I have so many questions. He developed terminal symptoms due to excessive stress last year. Yeah, definitely. Mion and the other clan members had already told Shion about the current situation, so she kind of understood what he meant. Oh, right. I thought I could treat him with the same drug I used on Satoko-chan. But Satoko-chan was one of the very rare and... Oh no! Satoshi-kun's treatment has been very different. It's still going on. Oh. Shit, man. That's really unfortunate. Oh my god, so Satoshi... I genuinely can't believe that. So I suppose Satoshi is like... He's like... the result of the experiment if it went wrong. I mean, I suppose with a virus, I suppose there definitely are going to be people like that. I can't believe that though. So all of these things that have happened in Higurashi, they've happened even though he was alive. That is insane. I just can't believe that. So I think stuff like this, it genuinely disproves the entirety of Higurashi. It disproves every single theory that could have potentially been arising related to Satoshi. It's just unbelievable. Satoshi-kun. He is still alive. Oh my god, I'm gonna blow my nose. Let's go. Can you imagine her learning this? I mean, Jesus Christ, man, she's literally not been with her for a year. Oh god, there are so many things that I could potentially imagine her going through her head. Jesus, man. I just can't believe Idia has actually told them. I suppose Satoshi being alive would be a secret that would potentially unveil a lot of the research. So I'm assuming Takano didn't actually tell, actually made it sure that he wasn't allowed to tell anybody. Yeah, God. Satoshi is still alive. I'm sorry for not telling you this until now. It's Takano, there's no way. Or maybe, no, I think just from the sentence you can tell he already knew that Sion was in love with Satoshi. Oh God, it's just so sad. I can't imagine the guilt he must be facing. Satoshi-kun is in the basement of the clinic. Oh God. Hang on a second, that's the place that Tomitaka is literally going to be killed in. Shit, I wonder what's going to happen to him. Oh my God. Sion and Idia return from the torture room. I love that. That's actually kind of ironic though, like the place that Sion in like Meakasi, the place where she gets tortured for having loved, but basically for having views that were, and now that you think about it, like with Audio's view on the Hojo related thing, completely horrible, and they weren't even reflective of what she was truly thinking. I think that's just the most inhumane and the worst part about it. She got tortured for the whole love about Satoshi, and now in the torture room in Matsuribayashi in a better world, she's finding out that he's alive. It's really nice. It's actually kind of funny because these events would have been around a year apart as well. Sion and Idia returned from the torture room. Sion looked very serious. Yeah, definitely. Oh, good for her. Sion looked very serious, and if she had gained the determination to fight. Casey and the others were just talking about how the enemy found Casey and the others were just talking about how the enemy found where they were. Oh, do you think? Oh, that's actually fair enough. Yeah, there's one on his collar, isn't there? Oh, yeah. Good thinking from Akazaka. I genuinely can't believe that Satoshi is alive, though. That's just ridiculous. I mean, the amount that changes. Fucking hell. Do you think there might? Do you think there might be some kind of device on Dr. EDS clothes? Not his personal clothes, but something like the clinic provides. Funny. The Matsudogs are probably just going to be thinking of this, and then they're just going to be like, "Oh shit!" I'll tell you what you should do: drop it down the bloody well. Do you mean my coat? That's actually fair enough. It could be that, but no, it's not. It's the shirt. Do you mean my coat? Excuse me, let me check. Yeah. Sion checked Idiot over like an inspector in an airport. Oh, I love that. Then she found a little button on the backside of his collar. That's what it is on the coat. I thought it was on the polo shirt, but yeah, yep. That's just insane though. It really is, because the thing is about this, he has always wore a coat with a tracking device. No, not a tracking device. Well, maybe it could be a tracking device, but more importantly, a spying device. Then she found a little button on the backside of his collar. It was a little round button. There was no reason why a button like that would be on the back of a collar. Yep. I just find it really fucked up. I mean, that just really shows how corrupt the amount of the EDA Institute has been from the beginning, really. It's not even his fault. I mean, if anything, he's the one organising it, and how rebellious it's been, I suppose. Like, I mean, he's literally being given his own uniform, and yet there's still a bloody tracker device in it. How creepy is that? The only thing is, I don't really think she should stop there. I think she should check everything, just in case there's another tracking device. This is probably it. Yep. This is how they found us without following them. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. Idia really has been deadly. I mean, not even like Not even intentionally, he's just been deadly because of what he's been carrying, really. Hinamizawa syndrome. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is probably it. Damn it. But as long as we have this button, it's possible for us to create a diversion, right? You are a genius. It is. I wonder if there's any phone in the Sonozaki house, because what they could do is they could get somebody to pick up the phone, and then they could put the button there, and then I don't really know, maybe they could. But the only thing is that'd be a pretty tricky situation, though. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't really bear any significance unless it was in an actual attack. You could maybe get the phone, say words into the phone, obviously the receiver picks it up, and then speakers go over to the button, which goes over to the mountain dog spies, and then maybe they'll get a trick like that, but I don't really know. I don't really see that happening, just because there has to be somebody to answer the phone. Or maybe what they could do is just having them hear the ringing. It could potentially make them believe EDM may be dead or something like that. I don't know, because he's not answering the phone that's right next to him. And obviously the ringing sound wouldn't be changing in terms of like frequencies or distances. Nah. No movement would be going on. A decoy unit with this button can lure the enemy away, and while the clinic is short on staff, we attack and rescue Tomitake-san. Brilliant. I love the while the clinic is short on staff, but fair enough, yeah. Brilliant idea. I think that's the best way. I think that's a really smart idea. A decoy unit though, god, it's like we're proper military related people now. Ho 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 ho! In that case, the decoy unit should bring our foes. Oh yeah, brilliant one. And I suppose what they could do is they could use the mountain escape parts to go to those very hills. The only thing is I don't know if they are Satokos hills. No, they're probably not Satokos hills, they're probably just random hills. But the only thing is, I suppose the only thing of concern is they have to get up the hills, but after that, yeah, they really will be at an advantage. But at the same time, the mountain dogs are a very strong and armed unit. But at the same time, Akasaka, don't really think that's going to be very good on top of a hill. And Watanagasi, they have a lot of time because of Watanagasi. Watanagasi literally begins at 10 AM. So it's already begun. Yeah, that area would be perfect. It's pretty vast, so the enemy will have to bring lots of men. Oh yeah, rendering the clinic practically empty. Yeah, definitely. And because there's a little million traps. I mean, that hill is a death trap. I couldn't imagine just like, I don't know, some Hinamizawa dog walker wanting to go onto a hill and then, yeah, not really getting a very pleasant surprise. We'll have no way of knowing how many will stay behind the clinic. That's actually fair enough, but the only thing is, why is that a problem when people like you exist? Mr. Tomitake is there, so they'll probably leave an appropriate number of men to guard him. They will, yeah. In that case, we should add something that will... In that case, we should add something they want more than Tomitake to the decoy unit. Oh boy, Rika's coming up. Are you sure, Rika? Yeah, agree, though. Yeah, I suppose the more desire, the more staff, really. And I suppose they probably prioritize Rika over Tomitake. I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, as long as I'm with everybody else in Satoko's Hills, I won't be caught. Yeah, I think it could be likely. Maybe not really 100% unlikely, but I think it is definitely fair. Only we club members know the hill well enough. Yeah. So maybe it's a good idea to use us as the decoy unit. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that works. So the adult unit will attack the clinic while the decoy unit lures the enemy away. That's actually really smart. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the only thing is I suppose the adults could really benefit how many mountain dogs actually come, but the only thing is that there's only a certain amount of them they can fend off. I think they've actually got one of the best plans going. The only thing I'm kind of scared for, what if the mountain dogs, I mean, this is going to be a hill, so what if they just fire a gun up the top of the hill? I mean, maybe that won't be possible though. But I'm assuming if it's like a hill that's a straight slope, maybe they'll be able to do it, who knows. I mean, there probably would be at the top. There probably would be quite a bit of distance. I don't really think it would be 100% possible. I hope it's not 100% possible. What's the chance of success? Oh, we already know it's going to be like 50, 75 at the very least. As long as Akasaka-san pretends not to see anything. Says, I heard you're a policeman. Because I spoke while loading his shotgun. I'm off duty now. Oh, I like Akasaka. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, these policemen, they really are quite something, all of them. They're willing to break the rules to save people, you know. Akasaka replied while checking an automatic pistol. Oh yeah, he's never gonna go. No way. He hadn't used this particular gun before, but he was used to handling guns. Yeah, fair enough. He was prepared to fire too. Oh yeah, of course he was. Oh god. Oh brilliant, I've got a cold. Oh, fuck you. Idia tried to memorize how to remove the safety, but he looked nervous. Yeah, Idia wouldn't really have any reason to fire a gun, you know. Takano would, but Idia wouldn't. No, he wouldn't really have any reason to know how to, you know. Have you ever used a machine gun before? Oh, so it's a machine gun? No, I've only used handguns. Oh right, I thought he was talking to EDA. God, this really is a proper invasion. I mean, they have guns. But I suppose that's fair enough. They probably could justify that because I suppose if it's life or death situations like this would be, then yeah, they probably could valuably have a valuable claim to use them. And I mean, Kasai's literally a gangster as well, I suppose. Then maybe you should get used to it. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Make sure you have a full magazine at all times. And have another gun just in case the magazine gets stuck. Yeah, that's understandable. Kasai-san. Is that a shotgun? The odd number shots are slug bullets. They can suppress enemies as well as destroy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think if that goes in you, you are fucking dead. God, they really are going to have powerful weapons. Wow, I know people call you Shotgun Tatsu, but you Tatsuyoshi Kasai, that's his name. But like but you really are a shotgun expert, huh? Yeah, fair. Shotgun is very deadly. Yeah, definitely. Therefore, even without firing a shot, my opponents may surrender. By the way, I have some bulletproof vests. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Oh, they're going to become so handy. Kasai really is one of the best people that could have potentially come in this mission. Really, really is. Kasai sounded very dependable, but at the same time, he reminded everybody that this operation would be a very dangerous one. Yeah, he's really good for doing that. It wasn't a simple fist fight. Oh god, no. Even a veteran soldier can die in a gun battle. Fair. There is always a chance of death regardless of how well trained you are. Yeah, fair enough. Every scenario is different. In fact, Kasai and Nakazaka were the only people who could be depended upon. Yeah, understandable. Kasai talked Edie out of carrying a gun because it might be dangerous for him to have one. Yeah, I suppose because of how inexperienced he is with using guns. Yeah, somebody could get injured by friendly fire. Yeah, definitely. Mion suggests that maybe there should be more people on the team, but both... Mion suggested that maybe there should be more people on the team, but both Kasai and Nakazaka refused because those who couldn't even handle guns at all might end up as dead weight. Yeah, definitely. Well then, I have to go, huh? We lack firepower. I bring my engram to support you. Jesus Christ, why do you fucking have an engram? Hang on a second, what is an ankle grab? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it really does look like something. Wow. Are you okay, Sion? How's your ear? Oh god, yeah, how is it? Oh. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, it's all better now. I'm back to normal. Sorry to make you worry. Jesus, man. That could have gone so badly though. I'm genuinely really surprised that nothing worse happened. I mean, I suppose if she had a really bad eardrum damage, it could have maybe been 1 to 3 months. But at the same time, 1 to 3 months, that is still a lot of annoying time. Sion, what did I just say? Eh? Oh, of course. I heard it. Oh no. Miona tricked her. Mion didn't say anything. Oh. Oh, right. Oh god. I find it really genius that, like, even we were tricked. Oh no, hang on a second, this was just then. Oh no. Sion still couldn't hear out of her left ear. Fuck. Sion, it's too dangerous. To be honest with you, you shouldn't even be in the decoy unit. You should just hide somewhere. I mean, even though her ear's down, you really, really think that she's going to do something like that. Like, I think that is a little bit unlikely. Sis, listen. I now have a reason why. Yeah. Oh. That's understandable. Sis, listen, I now have a reason. Oh my god, she has fire. And oh my god, when she actually goes into the clinic and she demands Satoshi back. Dude, that is going to be the most fucking energy. And Takano, oh my god, she is going to be. She is going to be fucked. Sis, listen, I now have a reason why I want to go to the clinic. But if I mention it, Satoko is going to want to come too. Yeah, fair enough. But she just can't. No. Well, it's always really funny. Shion's always the one that's sort of getting her life on the line here. There will be an indoor fight. The enemy will fire at us. Yeah, definitely. Do you mean... Mion sensed it. She sensed the reason why she wanted to go to the clinic. Oh yeah. And if it wasn't that, I'm gonna be honest, if she didn't want to go to the clinic because of it, I would have been surprised. That was why she didn't say anything more. Yeah, that's understandable. If she was in Shion's position, she would go even if neither of her could hit. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I just really find it interesting how similar they are and sort of, you know, the recklessness, really. It's too dangerous, Sion-san. Oh. Yeah, oh god, I just find it so horrible. Now She doesn't know the truth. Oh my god, when she learns the truth. I honestly think that Shion should really tell Satoko at the moment, but yeah, I don't know. Satoko, Shion will join your rescue unit. Satoko, the decoy unit is counting on you. Concentrate on your job. Yeah, yeah. God, she really deserves to know. You know, right, Lena-san? You know I'm not planning to die. Oh, yeah, but the only thing is that could potentially be an impact. But at the same time, look at who's supporting her. I think it's going to be very unlikely that people like Akazaka. I mean, who in their right mind would go against Akazaka? Would cower, not cower, would try and, you know, overthrow Akazaka. Apart from, like, some fucking really popular, boxer or something like that. Not popular, top boxer. That's also probably popular as a result of that. Yeah, I do. Determined girls can never die. Yeah, I like that. Takano can? No. I'm just kidding. She isn't really determined anymore. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's the moral of the story. Be determined, otherwise you die. I don't really think that'd be the likelihood, but yeah. Likely case. Oh god, that's right. Even if they kill me, I won't die. I suppose you won't really die. Your spirit won't die. Maybe that's what she's saying. Shion and Nina gave each other a high five. Yeah. Okay, then it's decided. Let's get moving. Yeah. I'll take the button. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's fair enough. She probably should be. She. so funny. That Rika should probably be the one that, you know, she conveys the news, does the decoy. Here you are. Good luck, Rika-tama. I find it really sweet, just, you know, how sort of, he says it in a comforting voice, you know. It really just shows how kind these people are. It must be so annoying. I mean, I suppose she does look younger here, but the only thing is it must just be so irritating, sort of always hearing just really sort of comforting voices, you know. Like, as if you were a child. Because it must be really weird for her. I mean, she's literally lived as a child for like nearly 100 years. It's ridiculous. You too, she. Oh my god, yeah. You believe strongly in a miracle and now it's gonna happen. Oh yeah. I mean, you really wonder. You really do wonder. Therefore, this is a chance that God has given to you. I really fucking hope it goes well. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's so likely it is. There is so much. The only thing is it could potentially go wrong, but who knows? Who knows? I think there were days I didn't believe. Yeah, fair. I think somebody else admonished me for that. It's difficult to believe. Keep believing, isn't it? I wonder when this was. Oh, that was Satoshi. Yeah. It is difficult to keep believing, isn't it? Oh, you're definitely asking the best girl for that question.
あなたは
But
信じ
you
続けました
believed. Yeah, definitely.
信じなかった
You
ことを
regretted not
悔
believing,
い
so you believed.
信じました
Hmm.
だから訪れた
So
今
please
日
cherish
を
this day.
どうか大切に今日を呼び
Your
寄せ
strong will
た
brought about today.
あなたの
You
強い
no
意
longer
志の
have to suffer what you have been suffering
目
up
の
until
前の
now.
苦難はもはや苦難ではない
I know. To think that she could maybe be reunited with Satoshi. I never thought I'd be saying those words, let's just say that. Oh my god, she deserves him. She really, really does. But the only thing is, I suppose that's like the reward for finishing this operation. You can't really get him without having finished this, sadly. I do find it's really interesting. I suppose this is subtly saying, like, if you live in another world, it will be more likely for you to remember this world and just remember how much you wanted to save people and how much you wanted to live, you know? How do you think that's going to potentially have an effect on just what will happen and obviously reduce the chances for, you know, as they put it, tragedy to happen? I suppose it is a really good way of describing it. Hey, are you my sister's new friend? Yeah, I don't know your name, but thank you. That must be really awkward. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll go well. Yeah. I think it'll go well as well. Of course it'll go. Oh, brilliant. Oyashiro-sama guarantees it. That is probably the wrong thing to say, but yeah. Oh, right. I didn't really think that was going to go like that, but good that it did, you know. Oh, I wonder what this is. Oh, we're probably going to see the mountain dogs. Ooh, right, this is going to be really interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop reading. Actually, no, I think what I'm going to do is... No, I'll see... let's just read for a little bit more. I'm addicted... No. The mountain dogs had retreated and reorganised their units. They were now ready to attack again. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Dogano was furious at them for not being able to bring R back to the clinic, even though they had her in their hands. Yep, they did, but they still couldn't do it because of one very strong man. So you gave an order to capture her with all the Mountain Dogs forces put together. Yeah, it's actually really funny that even though you just have to capture a little girl and you can't even do that, even though your entire army's force. I think it's just even more ironic because this army is a good one. It is actually a good army and yet it still couldn't work. Their vehicles were at the clinic and they were all standing by for the order to attack. Oh god. Oh, they were at the clinic! Shit. Dogano wasn't the only one who was furious. Oh, understandable. Okanoki was the one as angry as her. This big moment your life has been leading up to has been a complete failure and has been manipulation? Embarrassment. That rookie policeman, rookie policeman from 5 years ago had grown. He even made Okanoki yield. oh yeah, how could anybody be more better than me? You know, he couldn't accept that he was defeated, so he was bent on revenge. Oh shit, that's actually really bad. I mean, it's good that he was defeated, good that Rudikar was saved and everything, but bad that he wants revenge, because he's probably going to be a lot more merciless now. The reason why the order to attack was held off was because the signal from the transmission device on EDA was momentarily interrupted. Oh. That's actually pretty good, so they've unintentionally bought themselves a little bit more time. I wonder why it was interrupted for a bit. They interpreted it to mean that EDA had gone even farther down into the basement. Oh. The Mad Dogs assumed that the club members would go even further underground and try to escape by using some kind of secret passageway. Yeah, that passageway couldn't be that long. They'd have to come up to the surface eventually. Yeah, the Mad Dogs were planning to catch them as soon as they surfaced. Oh, interesting. I just find it really funny because that is not what they are going to do. They are going to go to a hill that is right behind Dika's house. It's actually kind of funny now that we think about it, because they're probably going to be able to go behind her house. Nobody's going to be checking there. No way. The villagers were too busy with finishing setup for the festival, so they had no idea what was going on. Yeah, that's understandable, but the only thing is I think that kind of works in both favours. By this time, the Mad Dogs had shut down the telephone network. Oh, right. They were afraid that the club members would call the police. Oh shit, that is actually really bad, so they can't get in contact with... Shit. That is actually really bad. I mean... God, I really wonder what they're going to do. I mean, the only thing is they're going to be patrolling for Watanabe anyway, so maybe they're just going to come in then. But the only thing is they don't need the police. They really don't. The only way into the town was being watched by the blockade unit. Oh, so the club members couldn't escape that way. Because it's actually really surprising. So these people, they may just get completely surprise attacked if they're not careful. But the only thing is they're not going to go that way. They do not know these people. They don't know where they're going to go. Our and her friends had to come onto the surface. They couldn't be thinking of staying underground until things settled down. No, they wouldn't be that stupid. Their lifeline, Tomitake, was in captivity. Yeah, they couldn't be stupid enough to think of... Oh yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit disproved. They couldn't be stupid enough to think of attacking the clinic then to rescue him. More than likely, they will try to escape from the village on foot. Nope. Oh, they really don't know them. They really, really don't know them. They would probably call the police to help them. The patrol unit had several cars driving around the village, and their eyes peeled for the signal of the transmitter or those on the run. Oh, interesting. It was time to wait. It was time to wait patiently. The battle would return to the starting point, and the balance of power was even again. It is really, really good they're thinking this, though, because the second they think this, oh boy, shit's going to get real. Scheduled report from Skylark 2. All clear. They can't stay quiet for that long. Yeah, Bokunogi knows more. He knows how these people think more, I suppose. They can't stay quiet for that long. We have to be patient. They will turn up. Yeah. By the way, where's the princess? The princess. No, it's like Mario now. I believe she's interrogating. Oh shit. Dude, this is really scary. Hang on a second, so she's interrogating Tomitake. Crap. I mean, I suppose I wonder if it's... She's trying to... Oh, of course. That really doesn't surprise me. Yes, that's really interesting. So, the side. That big question that I had. The side is the mountain dog side. And that was in the Higurashi thing, I was really confused about, like, whose side joining our side? Yeah. The only thing that's really scary about this, though, I remember in the fucking last one, the second she was talking to Tomitake, the second he said no, they injected him with the disease. So I'm genuinely really scared for what's going to happen. I really don't think he has much time left. They need to act as quick as fucking possible. But the only thing is, it's actually kind of scary to think that if any of the cars pick them up, them running really fast up, then they could potentially take action as well. At this point, that might be the only way to settle matters peacefully. Yeah, I'm surprised you have the thought of setting things peacefully. Good thing we captured him alive. With the princess gone and no phone calls from Tokyo. Oh shit, he's probably gonna come out by himself. That's fair enough. I can finally enjoy this cool air-conditioned breeze. You really know what's gonna happen the second air-conditioned breeze, though. How sad. But anyway, you know what's gonna happen the second this happens. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Commander, there's a radio. I will be really interested if this is Nomada, and this is meant to be a call for Takano, but she's busy, so he's going to take it as a result. Commander, there's a radio call from Tokyo. It's from Nomada-san, and it's for you, not for the Major. That's really interesting. Hang on a second, so I really do wonder if Nomada is going to tell different things to him than to Takano. I wonder if there's going to be some corruption happening. Good grief, if the phone's no good, they'll use a radio, huh? A radio, cool. What is that? I've never seen that before. Good grief, if the phone's no good, they'll use a radio, huh? Well, I wonder... yeah. Well, I wonder what the Queen in Tokyo wants from me now. Okonogi of the mountain dogs here. Huh? Oh, that's going to be really interesting. So, yeah, I suppose we're going to learn about that. I'm going to end now. Yeah. This chapter is so long. I thought it was going to end ages ago. Because I was just sort of reading until it ended. But no, it's not going to. So, yeah, might as well. Yeah. Interesting, so Nomada is like the Queen in Tokyo. Interesting. Yeah, oh god, it's actually going to be really interesting to learn about like what's actually happening to Tomitake. And I just really want to, how the investigation, I really want how the break-in is going to go. Oh my god, dude, that was so fucking fun. That was such an escape today. I mean, like, seeing Rika, Tomitake? Sorry, I mean Akazaka. Seeing Rika, Akazaka, just, you know, all of the people in the club, and even Shion, oh my god, that shit was Shion and the ladder, and just all of the ladder related escaping things, and the fact that Rika was actually able to sort of get back and yet not get harmed, that is just so surprising to me, man. It really was fun to read, and yeah, I am really, really excited to read it tomorrow. Yeah, dude, I just really wonder how this is going to go. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I think we have a really high chance of winning. I mean, we have so much power on our team, but the only thing is, not being able to have the police, that really isn't the best. I really don't know how that's going to go, but oh my god, dude, I just love this so much. The interest never stops. It genuinely never stops. Like, I'm really interested, for example, now I'm really interested to learn about, like, the behind the scenes of, like, what's happening with Tomitake and Takano. More interrogations, maybe it'll be a different world, so as a result, different interrogations happening, who knows, different conversations to be had, and it definitely will be, because Takano knows that Tomitake is actually investigating their factional stuff, and yeah, I really wonder what's going to happen if if Takano actually realizes that Koizumi could potentially be against her. That is going to be bad. That really will be. And there's also just what's going to happen with Nomada. I really wonder if there's going to potentially, that is if we're going to get the phone call from Okonogi, if we're going to view it, because it may be possible that the Nomada related thing could potentially give like a slight sort of divide in power. Maybe there could be some things that Takano, that Okonogi knows that Takano doesn't, and as a result, maybe there could be some forms of, you know, like corruption. Yeah, I really don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. Dude, that was really bloody fun today. I really enjoyed that, and yeah, I'm really excited to play more because, oh my god, man, Ryukishi, he will never lose his ability to make a really fucking interesting story. It's like, god. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. So yeah, see you guys. Hope you enjoyed.